Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in PWC, and apparently there is someone already in the ring. Who is this? Who is this? That's Paul. That's Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman. I haven't seen Paul Heyman since 2020, since the first editions of PWC. Way long ago. And he is here now. What the hell is he doing here? I don't know, but I guess we're about to find out. Well, people, me and Tyson Kidd, we have been friends for a very long time. And I really respect him. I really do. Because if it wasn't for him, there would be no ECW brand on PWC's television. So I have to say a big thank you to you, Tyson Kidd, for letting me show the ECW brand on PWC's television. That means a lot to me. But last week, I had a conversation with another friend of mine, well, at least a guy who I thought was my friend, Vince McMahon, and he said to me, Paul, you don't have the right to broadcast ECW matches on PWC because that brand does not belong to you anymore. That brand is not yours anymore. I bought it a long time ago and you know about it. This is what Vince McMahon told to me. He didn't give me permission to broadcast ECW matches on PWC's television because of the copyright. But now let me speak some truth to you, Vince McMahon, because even though we have been friends for years, there is something I think you should know by this very moment. If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't have been ECW. When ECW first kicked off, it was me who was in the front line, not you, Vince McMahon, not you. And if you know you bought the company back in 2001, alongside with WCW. Let's face it, Vince McMahon, let's speak some truth at this very moment. WWE's version of ECW is nothing more than a crap. Every ECW fan knows what the real ECW, the original ECW, was about. It was about extreme matches, no limits at all. That was extreme. WWE's ECW version, that has nothing to do with the real meaning of extreme. Not even close, Vince McMahon, not even close. And here it comes Vince McMahon now. Paul Heyman, you're crossing over the line. About ECW, and I don't give you any permission to continue on showing up ECW's brand here in PWC's television, like I told you last week. You don't have my permission, and if you do so, of course I'm gonna be calling you for a judgment on the tribunal. What, Vince? Are you telling me that if I continue on broadcasting ECW matches on PWC's television, you're gonna call me to the court? Vintage Vince, vintage Vince. But you know what, Vince? I'm not backing down. I want my ECW back on my yard. ECW is mine, and I want it back, and I want it right now. You want ECW back, Paul Heyman? Hell no. And Vince McMahon is going away. Where are you going, Vince? Where are you going? Let me speak to you some truth. Because everybody knows, Vince, you're nothing more than a manipulator. You're nothing more than a guy who just buys competition, buys companies, just to not have any competition. You're nothing more than a guy who turns down other wrestlers, who treats bad other wrestlers, just to fulfill your ego. But then when you get back behind the scenes on your office, you're taking a lot of pills, swallowing a lot of pills to battle your depression. Oh no, and here comes Vince McMahon is coming back to the ring face to face with Paul Heyman here. Don't you ever say that again. And now look at that, Paul Heyman and Vince McMahon giving punches to each other. And now here comes the security guys trying to separate them here. Wow. And we just received word here in the broadcast table that at Survivor Instinct, Vince McMahon will meet Paul Heyman, but if Paul Heyman wins, Heyman gets the rights of ECW back.
With the razor's edge.
Ooh, that was sharp.
Wow, now that's what you call a finisher. This might be it. Hot damn, it's exciting.
The shoulders are down.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
He wisely ducks out of the ring after that huge maneuver.
There's the big boot. And now he goes for it a second time. You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowding around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Attacking from the top. Whoa! Oh, after that, you're not seeing stars, you're looking at constellations.
In these no disqualification matches, at times it's the most innovative superstar, the one that comes up with a unique way of dealing damage. Did he score the pin? And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Boy, he just got laid out.
Not today. Too fast. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Oh, this isn't good.
There it is. Matthews got it.
Start up the band. Matthews is going to take this one. Wow, he's still down after that. Whoa, don't get up. Not this.
He's looking at it again. Razor's edge.
Ooh, that was sharp. Oh, man, there's the finisher. This could be it.
This should do it right there.
I think this is it. What a win.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, come back to PWC, and we're here once again from the broadcast table, live here from New York City, and we have here major news to tell you because we already know where PWC's next pay-per-view is gonna take place. Yeah, of course it is gonna be in April, but it's gonna take place in Los Angeles, California, baby. Yeah, that's right. Now another major news is that PWC is going on tour. PWC is gonna do wrestling tours around the world from the third season forward. So when the third season of PWC kicks off, we're gonna have tours around the world, even though the main show will be in Rome, Italy. So don't forget to check out April the 14th, PWC's Survival Instinct live from Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, I guess at this time, the Beastmaster, Bruce Bannister. Now, Bruce, it's no secret that the alliance between you and the current PWC World Champion Billy Ray Diggler is long gone, but you still have to cooperate at Survival Instinct per orders of our GM Tyson Kidd. How do you react to this? Well, the first thing I would do, if I was allowed to, was put Tyson Kidd on his place. But then again, I am a pivotal part here, so I must do what's best for business. As far as Diggler goes, I've remained quiet all this time, trying to see where did our alliance gone wrong. But I've gotten into a point where I can't take it anymore. I was the first ever PWC World Champion, and I will go down in the history books just because of that. It doesn't matter if my career is all losses from here on, but I shall, and I will, be hailed as such. Now, Billy Ray? Who is Billy Ray? Oh, I'll tell ya. Billy Ray is a guy who is 7 foot, 350 pounds, but still needed to cover behind my back because he didn't have the balls to kick asses and take names. Billy Ray is a guy whose spotlight is only justified because when I won the PWC World title, I formed an alliance with him to give Tyson Kidd advice and protect me as the champion. But then, what does he do? He doesn't help me get the title back after the loss to Braun Strowman. And he inserts himself into the title match at Kill or Be Killed and wins? It was supposed to secure my worth, not to put me out of my misery, drag me down into a secondary position, and put me out of the connection for the title during the next mounts. You listen to me now, and I'll be as clear as crystal water. What Billy Ray Diggler did was an act of betrayal. At Survival Instinct, we will fight against a common enemy, but after that, the word enemy will be the one to be written on his body, on his chest, and all over his freaking body. Fasten your seatbelt, Diggler, cause you're in for quite a ride. Yes? Bruce Bannister, how can I help you? You know exactly how you can help me, Tyson Kidd. You know exactly what I want. I want my one-on-one world title rematch that I never got. Okay? When I was gone because of that injury back at Jungle Fury, I told you, not only to you but to Braun Strowman at that time, that the day I come back, it was gonna be my rematch clause. But we all know what happened. Billy Ray Diggler stole my spot, like I told Jose earlier tonight. So the only reason why I'm joining forces with Billy Ray Diggler at Survivor Instinct, it is only to take Flair and his crew down, nothing else. Because you know, Tyson, I want something in return, and what I want is a world title rematch, a one-on-one match that I never got. Because as far as I'm concerned, Kill or Be Killed pay-per-view was a three-way, not a one-on-one match. Okay, I got it, Bruce, okay? I already heard what you said to Jose a couple of moments ago on your interview. But you cannot have it tonight. You cannot have it tonight. Why not, Tyson? Because first of all, Billy Ray is not even here, and second, he's training at home for his pay-per-view match, like you should be, Bruce Bannister. Okay. So if it is not tonight, if it is not before the pay-per-view itself, he has to be on the first week after the pay-per-view. He has to be on the first edition of the third season in PWC. Well, Bruce, I don't know. You're gonna get your title match, but I don't know when. It has to be, Tyson. I want it, and I want it on the first edition of the third season. Oh, for God's sakes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in the broadcast table, and we're gonna tell you to don't forget about checking out our PWC parties on the weekends, especially on Saturdays. And speaking about the parties, look at that on the entrance stage. There we have our guest DJ with dancers to entertain this night here in PWC. What an entertainment this is. So Soul Hunter and his cult are asking at what price are we willing to go to war with them. What do you think, Steve? Well, in there we see that's DK in a conversation. Well, Rosemary, I think the price we are willing to pay is very, very high. On both sides, after all, this is As Soul Hunter said, a clash of truths. A rift about to be opened in the lands of the untouchable domination that lies underneath. And ho, I can already see the people fleeing, wanting to distance themselves from the melody, while others, the ones that are too full to run away, choose to stay. And the melody will infect them, it will flow inside their veins like a delicious venom, and it will open the eyes that have been soon shut. It will open the minds of those that still haven't made the consequential decision of which side do they stand on. It will change the landscape of this little fantastic world, and then, and only then, that melody shall arise from beyond to bring everyone decay, decay, decay. Don't bother making antidotes. Don't bother fighting cures. The bodies change, but the melody remains in spirit. And that melody is us.
Going to get that ladder up. Setting that ladder up now. Shinsuke Nakamura just when you can't hear yourself think of the crowd, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here. Inside the ring now. The ascent begins. You never know. This could be it. Doesn't appear to have a good handle on it. Reach. To the back, up into the electric chair. The boot. On Cole, looking to push this one away. On the middle rope. Sunrise. Ready to continue. What goes up must come down. Second one didn't. Effective. Takes up the ladder. Shinsuke Nakamura making a spectacle of himself. You got Shinsuke Nakamura taking full advantage. So good. What's this? Absolutely great. It's Martha Ciampa slipped out of the way. There he goes. Crashing to the floor. Here we go. Not sure what they're thinking. Got him good there. Close now with the ladder. The ladder is up. Right to the side of the face. He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. Reverses. Can he make him pay? Hit the mark with that one. Good down. Tosses that one. Climbing up the ladder. Gonna reach out to try to grab it. This match right here, guys. We got a climber. And now it's becoming a battle. Be careful out there. looking for the win.
I think it's going to happen right now.
This isn't over yet. Nakamura.
It's a title change here.
Shinsuke Nakamura is rolling now. Here's the setup. Heads up the ladder. The only thing left to do is pull it down. Easier said than done. Golden opportunity here. And a new title for his collection.
Well, and now, ladies and gentlemen, that this fatal 5-way for the NXT Championship on an FCW arena, so either way, it was an FCW match. Let me tell you that at Survival Instinct pay-per-view, we're gonna have a wrestler from NXT against a wrestler from FCW in order to prove which one of these brands was the best talent development center. So we have two options in which you fans, you have to vote. You have to decide by our website, so you can go out there in our website and vote in which one of these matches you want to see. So is it Finn Balor from NXT against Jake Hager from FCW? Or is it Finn Balor, of course, still by NXT, against Sheamus from FCW? Finn Balor against Jake Hager or Finn Balor against Sheamus? You get to decide on our website which one of these matches you want to see until the pay-per-view itself in April. Miss Rousey, I must inform you, for God's sakes, Piper. Can't you see I'm busy right now? What do you want? Sorry to bother you, Miss Rousey, but I must inform you that we are only 3 weeks away from Survival Instinct, and the composition of your team for the challenge is not yet finished. You need to gather one last member and report back to Tyson or either Trish. And you need to do it pronto because the time is not running in our favor. Don't worry, Piper. I've got everything under... Hey, have you heard that? Someone is knocking on my door. For fuck's sakes. Can you please stop interrupting me? I'm not in the mood today, please. And thank you. And apparently DK are coming out to Rousey's locker room. DK, what are you doing here? Pardon the interruption, Miss Rousey. But we have come here with a very lucrative business proposal for ya. This is not the time to... Piper, let them talk, okay? Go ahead, I'm waiting. Weren't you the one who saved Trey Jordans from captivity last week? Yes, I was. And what do you have to do with that? Sources close to me have told me that Luna is trying to get to the cult to recruit Lilith for her team. If you assemble Rosemary for your team, she can deal with Lilith once and for all. Therefore, you don't have to fear any reprisal, and your path is cleared for you to become PWC World's Ladies Champion. Sources? What kind of sources are you talking about? The general manager of this company, Tyson Kidd himself. Wait a second. Are you trying to place me in the middle of this GM versus GM war? Don't you know who the hell am I? I don't need to fight other people's battles. I have only one battle to fight, and that's the battle of me taking the ladies title out of Luna's possession and reaffirming my status as the baddest bitch on the planet. Oh, is that so? What the hell, Rosemary is grabbing Piper by the throat? Think about it, Miss Rousey. If you accept our proposal, you have everything to win, nothing to lose. Lilith will be a thing of the past, you'll be champion not too longer after, and everything will be okay with the world, everything will fall into place. But if you refuse, your manager will suffer. Trey Jordans, whom you saved last week, will suffer too. And you're gonna be held responsible because you didn't do anything when you could have done anything. You have two choices. Two choices. Ronda, either the money and the fame or the guilty and the shame. Which potion will you pick? Now Ronda is staring at Piper as he is grabbed by his neck by Rosemary. And now he's staring at the rest of Decay. And she's gonna make her choice here. Let him go. Okay, let Piper go. We have a deal. But you better say your prayers anyway, because if you lose, I'm gonna be the judge and the jury. We knew you were reasonable enough to accept our proposal. Now sit back and watch your opponent's experience. Decay. And Luna, wait a minute, Luna is hearing the conversation from afar. And she's going to secretly meeting the cult who are dwelling on their locker room with Trish? What the hell is going on here?
Try that maneuver again, or is her confidence shaken? Going the well again. Will it produce dividends? Tumbles down. And she gets the fall late in the match. Oh, she counters right back on Billie Kay. You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. And set right into the corner. Hoover kick. It is over. Into the table. It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two. Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. This is getting out of control. You gotta be kidding me. The table. What's gonna happen here? No, I think I know what's gonna happen. No way. Billie Kay's in big trouble. Makes a cover. Look at this. She better have a good reason for this. Billie Kay keeps her out. What a match. What a match. Evading offense. Oh, snapmare. Oh, and a kick. Oh. She avoids the attack completely. Knees into the face. Nobody does that better. Working to neutralize that arm. Will it be? You better hold on tight, 'cause I'm gonna love you nice. I'm gonna do it right. Let me light a fire in you tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in PWC and now we're scheduled to have the last qualifying match for Tyson Kidd's team at Survivor Instinct. Apparently it is Zachy Leo against one half of the PWC Tag Team Champions, Matt Hardy. But apparently Zachy Leo is nowhere to be found. He was supposed to be here. Matt Hardy is already in the ring, waiting for his opponent, but he's nowhere to be found. Where the hell is Zachy Leo? A couple of weeks ago, he decided to not show up when he and his tag team partner Gabriel, the Thrill Seekers, was scheduled to face the Cult, but he ended up in a 2-on-1 handicap match thanks to that. And this week again, Zachy Leo is nowhere to be found. So what is going to happen to this match? And apparently the referee is grabbing a microphone to make a decision here. Well, consider that Zachy Leo is not here like he was supposed to be. I've got no other option, Matt, but to call this match a draw. What? So that means, a draw means no winner at all. What? No winner? So who's gonna fulfill the last spot on Tyson Kidd's team at Survivor Instinct? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Wait a minute, look at the entrance stage. Zachy Leo is coming over now. Now that the referee has classified this match as a draw. Don't worry, referee, because I'm not gonna ask you to restart the match or to recall the bell. Because I don't really want to be there. I don't really want to participate in this match. I don't really care about this qualifying match. I just came here to tell you that sometimes people in life have to make drastic decisions. They have to take the risk, even though they don't know what's on the other side. So it happened to be that I just crossed the line and I took that risk. So for all of you to know right now I'm playing on the other league. On the other league? What does it mean by that? Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Zachy Leo's side. That's the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I knew it all along. Zachy Leo sold out to Ric Flair, just like a bunch of other wrestlers before.
Oh, he turns it around. He's looking a little off balance. You can bet this is not how he drew this one up. No, there he is. Oh, what a response. Big time impact from way up high. Ooh, what impact. In off the tag. Oh, there's the impact. Goes down hard. Well, here it is. He's on the defensive here. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a stomp.
Good.
This might be it.
Oh my.
Can he finish the job? Nailed it.
just when you thought he had nothing left.
Tagged in. Elbow drop. Piercing. Oh man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Ooh-wee. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Clothesline! The end may be near, folks. You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Gets the tag. He's looking a little weary here. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in PWC. And earlier tonight, a match happened where I was kind of expecting after what happened last week, when The Undertaker last week decided to turn over Sting and leave the Dark Creatures to rejoin forces with Kane in the Brothers of Destruction. So apparently the Brothers of Destruction are back, and earlier tonight, they faced Sting in a handicap match. 2-on-1 handicap match. Undertaker and Kane defeated Sting, but after the match got over, Mordecai came back once again, just like it happened last week, and he pointed his cruise once again to Undertaker's body from the entrance stage. So this to me seems like another warning from Mordecai, because the Undertaker had Survival Instinct. That will be a very hard task for him. This is more serious than apparently it is for us. This is something that goes way back to 2004, when The Undertaker was dealing with some dark problems and Mordecai tried to put him back on the right path, but refused it. So now he's gonna have to pay the bills at Survivor Instinct, so Undertaker is gonna have to fight for his own life. This is serious, my friends. This is really serious.
Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Wow, she is on fire.
This will damage your back.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch. That's it.
Byron's got the sleeper locked in. The sleeper hold is locked in.
This could be it.
And will this be it? 1, 2. Whoa, it's another reversal.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this. Oh,
What a comeback. She's got it now. She goes for the cover.
oh, ouch.
And there's the breakup, just in the nick of time.
She's looking at it. She better do something fast. For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Oh man, she is rolling now.
She might have it. We're looking at complete domination here. And now one more time. Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2. What is keeping this competitor going? Not yet. Flapjack. She goes for the cover. 2, 3. Yes! Takes it!
Yes, come in, come in. Gabriel, what are you doing here? Wasn't you supposed to be at home in your day off? Yes, that's true, Tyson. But did you see what happened moments ago? I knew it all along. Zachy Leo sold out to Flair. He lied to me when he said a couple of weeks ago they were just congratulating them, and then out of nowhere, as a coincidence, of course, as a synchronicity, he didn't show up in my match, in our match, against the Colt. Now I knew why. Now I know why. He sold out to Flair, and that's it. One more wrestler has gone from the PWC Originals. Hey, calm down, Gabriel, calm down. I knew that may be difficult for you, but you have to know, Ric Flair has a major influence on the guys on the back. He's a legend. He's a legend, I know that. But me and my tag team partner, me and Zachy Leo, we had a strong bound relationship as friends. Not only as friends, but as a team too. We've been here since day one as a team. And now he just put all of that shit behind his back and joined forces with Ric Flair. How can he do that? How can he do that to me? Tell me, Tyson. It happened to be that I just had here a great idea. Well, since Zachy Leo decided not to show up in the match, or at least show up after the match, being classified as a draw, since Zachy Leo didn't want to participate in that match at all, and since Matt Hardy is occupied with his PWC Tag Team title reigning, I'm gonna give the last spot on my team at Survivor Instinct to you, Gabriel. You are gonna fulfill that last spot. And of course, I don't know if Ric Flair is gonna bring out Zachy Leo on his team at Survivor Instinct, but if he does, you get your opportunity to get some revenge on him. What do you say about this? Well, Tyson, I never wanted anything more in my life.